Welcome to Synchronize Swatches, your twice-monthly dose of coolness. I'm your host, Chip Johnson.
And I'm the other guy, Chris Gregory.
Every other week, we watch an episode of the cult classic 1990 sitcom Parker Lewis Can't Lose, and then we record ourselves talking about it.
It's time for Operation Record the Podcast. Are you ready?
Hot cheese, hot cheese, hot cheese.
Gentlemen, Synchronize Swatches. Not a problem.
I've never liked you, Lewis.
Not a problem.
Eat now?
Clean out your locker, you're finished.
I guess, do we want to start off with talking about where people can find Parker Lewis to watch?
That's a
and
good
follow
idea.
along now?
Yeah, it's like the big news in our time here. I mean, it's
Yes.
2 months ago as far as anybody listening is concerned, but
This is true. But is now available on Plex, which should be an app available pretty much on any smart TV or Roku or Fire Stick or any of that stuff.
yeah, or you can just go to it on your computer and look at
Yeah, that too.
TV, you know.
Yeah, so it should be available for free there. I don't think you don't need a Plex subscription, right?
I don't know. I mean, I have
Okay.
one, so or whatever, you know, I have an account, so
Yeah, I mean, the
only
account's
see it that
free, I
way.
think.
Yeah.
Then there is, I think you can pay for like a subscription to get some extra things.
Mhm.
The only reason I did that was because I was hosting my own Plex server, which of course is how we were sharing Parker Lewis originally, and other stuff that I have in my media library here. But that's the only reason I got like a lifetime pass, whatever, was to be able to access like server level stuff for
Yeah.
my own, my own service here. But I think just watching, I don't think you really need to pay anything. So I believe it's free.
Yeah. And so that means anybody who's listening to us now no longer has to go look at bootleg copies on YouTube or VHSs they have hidden in their basement or whatever. They can just go to Plex.tv, free advertising here for them, and stream all 3 seasons. So it's pretty exciting, man. I mean, the last time I think it was available for streaming that I recall was like 10 years ago on Crackle.
Crackle,
So
yeah.
It's
And it was
been
only
quite some time.
First 2 seasons, or maybe
Something
only
like
the first
that, yeah.
season was available on Crackle. Like
Yeah.
it wasn't even everything was available.
Yeah.
So
And I mean, you got to give credit here to the star of the show, Coronemic, is the one that pointed it out. Or Drew, I mean, I saw his post about it. That's how I found out about it. So
that's great.
Yeah. Doing
Thanks,
the hard
Corin.
work, I guess.
We appreciate it.
yeah, definitely.
You guys were dangerous dudes, huh?
Today we're going to be talking about Season 2, Episode 4, Future Shock. You want to give us the German version here?
Yes, Paul, if you will.
Der Zukunftsschock.
Yeah, I would have fucked that one up.
Yeah. Even listening to it, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way I could pronounce that. And then, of course, looking at it on paper, too, I'm like, oh, my God,
Yeah.
that's a crazy word.
Yeah, it's another one of those German words. It's like 3 words crammed
Smashed
together
together.
into one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Thank
think,
God we have Paul.
yeah. And it translates directly to the future shock.
Yeah, that's great.
I guess we just keep doing that. I mean, I'm still watching the German version, so,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, I think that's just our thing.
It's our fucking gimmick, man. It's our gimmick.
Exactly. It's what sets us apart
Yeah.
from all the other Parker Lewis podcasts out there.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. We will destroy them all. Yeah, so we're
With
on
our
episode-
superior handling of the German language.
Yeah, that we've pawned off to a listener pretty quickly at his request. Stop butchering my language, assholes. So Season 2, Episode 4, Future Shock, originally aired on Sunday, September 8th, 1991. Also on September 8th, 1991, Jeff Montgomery earned his 27th save as the Kansas City Royals defeated the Baltimore Orioles 3-2 and extended their win streak to 2 games, a streak that was snapped the next night after a 10-4 loss to the Minnesota Twins. I just want to add a little context there.
Yes. Oh, God.
Twins won the World Series that year, actually. So,
Okay.
having your 2-game win streak snapped by the eventual world champions isn't, it's nothing to be embarrassed about, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
So our episode here is was written by the writing team of Alan Cross and Tom Speziali. It's Alan Cross's 4th episode and Tom Speziali's 3rd. They worked together on Power Play and Head of the Class before.
Aren't these the two guys that went on to create the Weird Science series? Is that them, or was
insert
that
the part here where I'm confirming that because I did the research.
I think it was the two of them.
I think you're right.
Who went on to do Weird Science.
And if it's not, we can chop this out.
I will totally cut it out in post. We'll fix all our mistakes in post.
Yeah.
So we don't ever have to say,
We're so sorry.
Yeah. It's the echo that does it.
yes.
So this episode is directed by Brian Spicer, his 11th episode total, and the second one of this season.
This is clearly a Brian. I mean, he's got his own style, and we've noted it before, but this is like pinnacle Spicer, this episode.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, 100%. So I have a little episode synopsis here. I don't know if you want to...
This is great.
I don't know if you want to interject anything in this to help along with the narrative. But anyway, here's my synopsis. Excuse me, I'm going to do a little acting here.
Yeah, you better get into it.
Hello, students. School has begun. The summer is over. I am in command. What was that? For that little outburst, each and every one of you will spend 3 hours in detention today, immediately after school, in the basement. What do you think you're doing? Parker Lewis? What kind of a man desecrates a defenseless textbook? I've got a good mind to slap your fat face. You are destroying your life with that garbage. All right, Mr. Lewis. I want you to tell me. No, better yet, stand up and tell the class. What do you want to do with your life? I want to rock! Hell yeah. I was going to ask you ahead of time. Can you please drop that in? That'd be awesome. And just cut right there. Yeah, man. Awesome.
That was great.
Scene. My voice is trash now. You'll have to do the recap.
Yeah, exactly. That was great. That was a good a great reference there.
Thanks. I was trying to think of a good recap or a good synopsis, and the first thing that popped into my head was the "What do you want to do with your life?"
Exactly.
Gonna fucking transcribe it.
That was good, man.
All right.
Good stuff.
And scene. Okay. So for our opening gag here, we're back with the opening closing door motif. Parker opens the fridge and scopes the contents. He pricks his finger on a pineapple before Marty tells him off screen to close the door because he's letting the cool out. Such a dad thing to say.
Yeah. I'm not paying to refrigerate the whole house.
Yeah, exactly. Shut the door and shut the front door. So next we're in Jerry's house. He opens the refrigerator door and he presses this button on a little remote. Everybody in the show has a remote control on them all the time.
Yeah.
And this little robo arm extends out from inside and hands him a cup of Tang, which pleases him greatly. So then when we see Mikey open the door, this one was kind of weird. So he's desperate for electrolytes here, and we soon see why. Yeah, of course. After guzzling this jug of Gatorade, he's joined by a blonde girl who he promptly scoops her up and carries her away.
I mean, my note here was classic Mikey. I mean, as soon as you see him go for the Gatorade, like out of breath, it's like, you know what's up. You know what's up.
Yeah, half his clothes are torn off. He's just like, he's going straight for the electrolytes.
Got to recharge, man.
Yeah. So then lastly, we see Kubiak open the fridge, and he reaches for this classic sitcom hoagie. It has the green olive on a toothpick and a banana pepper in the top.
Yeah.
And as he withdraws the sandwich, it just keeps going and going. It's
a great gag. I mean, it's classic, I mean, how long you think? It's probably like a 12-foot fucking sandwich. I mean,
it's huge. It's a party sub.
Yeah, exactly.
All for Coob. Yeah. So we open in a classroom. This young blonde woman whom we've never met sits in class adjusting her makeup. In voiceover, Parker tells us how your teen years are meant to be used preparing for your future, and then his reflection appears in her makeup mirror. As he tells us his future begins now with a memorable hour in class with Donna Sue Horton, and I put not my Donna Sue Horton. No shade to the actress Sharon Case, but Not
No.
my Donna Sue Horton.
Yes. So as you've pointed out here, Donna Sue Horton, who we've seen before,
Right.
is now being played by Sharon Case. And she actually was in an earlier episode of Parker Lewis Can't Lose, My Fair Shelley, but she played Joanne in that one. She's probably best known for her role as Sharon Newman on The Young and the Restless. So she did numerous soaps, but I mean, she's been on The Young and Restless since '94, and she's still on it.
Oh, really? Wow.
Apparently, yeah. I looked into it, I was like, she's still on this freaking show.
Yeah. Well, when I checked, when I did the write-up or whatever, she had been in 3,457 episodes, and that may have changed since then, you know?
Yeah, exactly. It's fucking insane. Yeah, because they air like 5 times a week, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so that's mainly what she's probably known for.
Yeah. So then we get this awesome visual effect as Parker lists the classes that he will be enjoying that day with Donna Sue. Their desks start rotating 90 degrees, and the set changes behind them to whichever class he's describing, whether it's driver's ed, health and hygiene, or whatever. It's just very cool. It's a very cool shot. You know, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's awesome. Definitely Spicer. Like, you know, put the camera and the two of them and the talent on like a turntable, you know, and you just turn to a set that's dressed that way, and you turn 45 degrees, 90 degrees, and there's another set
It's
for
really
each class. Cool. Yeah, it's great.
So we cut out to the hallway, and as Donna Sue and Parker leave class, she tells him what an amazing coincidence it is that they have the same class schedule. Parker glances over to the lockers and sees Jerry and Mikey, and there's this desktop computer in one of the lockers. And a grinning Jerry holds up Parker's schedule. I made a note here that they've pulled a Ferris Bueller and changed all the classes to fit Donna Sue's schedule.
Yeah,
I like this shot, too, because Parker thanks them, and Jerry tells him that the love-struck look on his face is thanks enough. And then Parker holds the schedule up to his face, just as Shelley, down the hallway, takes a photo of them, and then chuckles to herself in that special Shelley way. But, like, when she takes the picture, it's like freeze frame on Parker just, like, incriminating himself.
Yes, exactly.
This bullshit. Yeah, so just past her, Miss Musso and Frank are being escorted down the hallway by a pair of football players. And as they pass, we realize that they themselves are escorting Kubiak through the halls. And Kub is strapped to a dolly with like duct tape. And he's got a catcher's mask over his face. It's all like a nod to Hannibal Lecter, being transported. It's really funny looking. But as they pass the buds, Mikey suggests they are cracking down on Kub's between meals snacking. Jerry corrects him, though. Kub has been in school so long that he requires a measles booster, and Kubiak hates shots. And you can cut my little comment here if you want, but I have to say, too bad Kub doesn't go to school these days when you can simply choose not to vaccinate your children. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Oh man, what a sad time to be alive.
Yeah.
So outside the nurse's office, we see a silhouette in the door glass preparing a very large needle. Now, if that's the needle she's using, I understand where Kub's coming from. Because it's fucking
humongous.
Massive. It looks like a caulk gun. It's huge.
Yeah.
Even just in silhouette,
Yeah.
So set down in front of the door, Kubiak looks to camera and then screams, and the door glass shatters. When we cut back, we see that Kub has escaped. The football players are all fucking strewn across the floor. As Miss Musso and Frank survey the scene, this large vent cover hits the floor in front of them. And they look up to see Kub's feet as he slithers into the air duct system. And Frank says, "He's gone aliens on us."
Yeah, I know. It's great, man.
Great.
That whole scene. Yeah. And so, like, that's the first of 3 glass breaks we're going to get this episode. Yeah. Which is unusual, and this, of course, is not Miss Musso's office. Miss Musso's office. It's the nurse's office, because it looks like Musso's door with the glass, the frosted glass, and it says nurses, or I think it says nurse on it or something.
Yeah.
But yeah,
nothing silly happens with this glass though. It just breaks.
Yeah, it just breaks and falls. Well, what is cool though is because, like you say, the silhouette cast on the glass of the syringe is comically huge, right? Yeah. But then when it breaks and revealing the nurse, the needle's actually not that big.
Yeah, it's very normal size,
the silhouette's actually certainly caused by something else, but maybe a caulk gun, like you said. Maybe that's what they used to actually make the silhouette.
Yeah. So we cut to Musso's office. Miss Musso is inspecting Parker's class schedule while he sits and listens. She holds up a large magnifying glass, as she does a lot. which provides us a great visual gag of enlarging Melanie Charthoff's mouth as she reads through his classes.
First period, home ec, followed by driver ed, student store, health and hygiene, television writing, frisbee football.
That's advanced frisbee football.
Silence! Know this. I'm reporting your schedule tampering to the proper authorities. In a case like this, who would the proper authorities be, Frank?
The principal, Miss Musso.
Good. I have an in with her.
Ladies and gentlemen, Santo Domingo's own Ed McMahon.
You're wasting your time, Lewis. Have you considered your future? College? A career? I'm giving you 2 days to come up with a new class schedule. One that reflects your plans for the future. If you can't, then I'll choose one for you. And I promise you, it won't be pretty.
I love this fucking... This gag is so funny.
God, it's so good.
She crumples up the photo and hands it to Frank, and he loads it into this, like, tabletop cannon, and she yells, pull! And it is launched across the room, and then she points her finger at it, and it explodes like a clay pigeon and showers Parker with confetti. And I laughed out loud so loudly when I saw that scene. It's so fucking funny.
Me too. Yeah, my note here was I just fucking love this gag.
Yeah.
And so many gags in this episode. This episode is firing on all cylinders, man.
Yeah,
this episode is fucking great.
Yeah. Yeah, those things where you're just not expecting it, and they happen. I mean, why would you expect that? But it happens so quickly. Yes. You know, it's so fast, like this. Pull, boom. You know, it's just really funny.
And this whole episode is like that, and it's just like it's just so finely tuned. I love this episode.
Yeah. And then we see Frank once again on stage as Ed McMahon, guffawing away, and he throws to Grace, and she's behind the Tonight Show desk. She whips out a pencil and slings it through the air like David Letterman. Yeah. I don't know if Johnny Carson did that or not, but I know David Letterman.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah. I think of Letterman.
Yeah. And she says, we'll be back after this. And then she proceeds to take a Johnny Carson-style golf swing as we break for commercial. It's a great throw to commercial. So now we're outside the Atlas Diner. Did you have a note?
And this is the first establisher we have of like we've been in the diner the past few episodes in season 2, but this is the first time we're outside and we actually get established like, oh, it's called the Atlas Diner. So
yeah. So this is our introduction to the name Atlas Diner. The buds are around the table with burgers and fries. Parker explains that he has 2 days. He basically tells us what we already know. He has 2 days, in case you didn't see the first part of the show. And there's some great gags and all this information. He explains that he has 2 days to come up with a schedule that shows he is thinking about his future. He asks rhetorically what 16-year-old has their future figured out. And then Jerry whips out this very thick 3-ring binder and reads his plans for that day, as well as his plans for some date in October of 2010.
Yes.
And he apparently intends to win a Nobel Prize for inventing Tang ice cream on that date. And I made a note here. This boy loves Tang.
Yes.
I'm sure
Tang
it's like
ice cream sounds pretty good, though. I would try that.
I don't know why it doesn't exist already, you know?
Yeah.
I bet the Tang thing is probably just a reference to his love of astronomy.
Yes, I think so.
Because that's
Well, that's what nerds drank was Tang.
Yeah, you fucking nerds.
Nerd juice.
You heard, Chip. Oh, gross, man. Nerd juice. God. Wow.
I did not mean it that way, but that's even better.
Jesus Christ. Nerd juice. All right. All right, so when we start making T-shirts, that's the first one. It's just going to say nerd juice. Have your face on there like big thumbs up. Chip says nerd juice. It's good for what ails you. All right,
God.
Get back on track here. So Parker asks Mikey if he has plans too, and Mikey says, I pledge my soul to rock and roll. We haven't heard one of those from Mikey in a while.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. So Parker concludes that these fellas are the exception. However, the television in the diner comes alive at that moment, and we see Frank reading school announcements for some odd reason. It would appear that all of the clubs in the school dedicated to future fields of employment are full. It is too late to sign up for a club. Anyone who has failed to do so, quote, has no future. So, we're back in the hallway. There's a fully cooked turkey hanging from the ceiling. And Frank tells Miss Musso that when Kubiak takes the bait, I'll take him down. And the way the shot's composed, the turkey is hidden from our view by the two of them when he says that. So she's impressed. But then we hear noises from behind them, and as they step aside, we see that the turkey has been devoured, and only the bones remain.
Another classic gag. I mean, you saw it coming, you know?
Yeah.
you hang a whole fucking turkey up.
Yeah.
You know it's going to be bones pretty soon because of Kubiak.
So we cut to a different hallway. This is another one of those episodes with multiple hallway shots. Parker pops up into the shot and explains that he is going to brave every student's worst nightmare, visiting the guidance counselor. And I just wrote, agree or disagree?
Yeah.
Is that the worst nightmare of any student?
No, I didn't. I never. I mean, I probably visited my guidance counselor maybe once. It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't really remember, but it was never a harrowing ordeal or anything that I remember. You?
I feel like on sitcom, no, not for me. I mean, I remember going a few times, but it wasn't like you went in there like, yeah, all right. But it's more like, just a thing you do,
Yeah.
I think that was more of a sitcom joke from the time,
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah. So he says he's about to enter the Beetlejuice zone. And when he opens the door, he steps into Dr. Seuss's office, basically. Yep. The walls are this array of shapes and colors, primarily red, blue, and yellow. See what I did there? Primarily red, blue. Nice. Yeah. I'm patting myself on the back for that one. It's a very disorienting looking place. And the guidance counselor steps up and introduces himself as Guy Zapolian.
Guy Zapolian. This is So this is played by the great Vincent Schiavelli. You've seen him everywhere.
Yes.
He's like, one of those famous character actors that he's in like every fucking TV show you can imagine.
Yep.
Tons of movies. Just some of his credits. He was in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest in 1975. He was in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. He was the subway ghost in Ghost. He was the organ grinder in Batman Returns.
Yep.
He was in that X-Files episode. Do you remember Humbug? That episode that was the carnival, the freak show carnival?
Yeah.
So he was the guy that had his twin brother like attached to his stomach or whatever. Yep. Yeah, Lanny. And it just an enormous list of credits. He's unfortunately no longer with us, but man, he had quite a credit list.
He's a guy that, as soon as you see his face, you're like, oh yeah, I've seen this guy in tons of shit.
So distinct, a very distinctive face.
Yeah. I mean, he was in Star Trek, of course. I got to bring that up.
Yeah. I mean, he's in every TV show that was even like somewhat successful. He was in, had any run at all. He was in that. He ended up having a turn in that. Yeah. My other note here was too is like, you spoke to the counselor's office. The art direction is fucking superb in this scene because the set design is like peak Memphis design. Like you said, the primary colors, the fucking shapes. The geometric shapes. I mean, even the books in the bookcase behind Parker are like red with black polka dots. It's fucking peak Memphis design. And Vincent's wardrobe, the wardrobe did a stellar job on this too. Like, outfitting him to like perfectly complement the office. Yeah, because he's got primary colors. His like very bold colors. Like his tie is like geometric shapes. And just, he's got like, I think it's like purple pants, but then like a little like watch fob, chain. And like, I mean, just the whole scene is the art direction is fucking superb.
Yeah. It's very unique, Yeah. It's and a show with a lot of splashy, unique stuff,
Yeah.
It's great. So Zapolian tells Parker,
it's an honor to meet you, kid. You're a legend around here.
I'm a legend?
You're a legendary failure. You just wasted 3 years of your life. 3 years when you should have been planning your future.
What do you mean?
You see, kid, you've peaked. High school is it for you. These are your glory days. Enjoy them while you can, because nobody remembers you when you're gone. You see, Parker, high school is supposed to prepare you for life. Right now, the only thing you're prepared for is high school.
Well, you're the guidance counselor. Guide and counsel me.
Great!
Zapolian agrees and tosses him an enormous stack of paper titled Careers. And he tells him to choose one. It's fucking huge, too, man.
It's like, I mean, fucking, And it's like one of those, like, it's the old school printouts that are all, printer paper where they're all connected, so like.
Yeah. So we cut to Parker's bedroom, and he's in bed with this giant stack of paper on his chest. He's worried about choosing the wrong career and thereby ruining his life. He starts to think of things he's interested in: aeronautics, architecture, working with animals. And the way this is shot, each of these thoughts is paired with a split-screen shot. of that suggested career path going awry.
Yes.
He says, mental note, rethink career options.
Yes. Yeah, it's a great scene. And also my note here, too, is continuing with the art direction. Yeah. It's great because we just came from that very colorful office. And this shot, specifically, he's laying on his bed. It's the shark, the cool dude shark bedspread, but this black and white, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, the pillowcases are all black and white. And, like, the career thing he's got is all, like, so it's all black and white. Like, not literally shot in black and white, but all the art direction is black and white. And I think even his clothes are muted, and it's just, he's laying there. And we've just cut from this very colorful, bold office to, like, this very drab scene with him, like, distraught.
And the split screen shot is interesting, too. It was hard to try to explain it, like, to write it up. But, I mean, it's basically, like, when he's talking about aeronautics, you see a rocket launching and then veering off and exploding.
Yes.
When he's talking about architecture, it's a building imploding, after a beat. And he's talking about working with animals. It's a guy being attacked by a dog. Training an attack dog. Dog's biting his arm or whatever.
Yeah.
So he's suffering a little insomnia here. So we cut to the kitchen, and he's perusing the contents of the refrigerator again. There's only 3 things he's ever lost sleep over, he says: asking Donna Sue Horton to prom, taking his driving test, and Madonna's performance in Dick Tracy. And I just wrote, zing! Got her.
Oh, man.
That would have been contemporary, I guess. I think that came out in like 1990 or something.
Yeah.
I liked that movie at the time. I haven't watched it since, but I enjoyed it.
I loved it I was a kid when it came out. I loved it. But it wasn't like a notorious bomb? Like,
I think so. Yeah. It was like during that period of time where it's like, Batman came out, and like Batman did really well, and then they came out with like the Ninja Turtles and Rocketeer and all these things. I think Dick Tracy might predate those two, but there's like that little run of like kind of pseudo superheroes with, or superheroes, I guess, It was interesting. I just remember that movie being really, really weird. Lots of big performances, big colors,
Exactly.
Lots of makeup.
Talk about art direction. That thing.
Yeah.
It was bold, man.
Yeah, for sure.
But I remember loving it as a kid, probably because of all that stuff. I mean, that would be interesting to revisit that movie with, now, like with, and see
adult
like
eyes.
Yeah, with adult eyes, and just see what the fuck is that thing.
Yeah. You come back and be like, boy, Madonna's performance. Yikes. Parker was right. Jeez. All right. So anyway, Parker says that Miss Musso makes it sound like the key to his future is picking a perfect class schedule, but he's not sure that's true. And then behind him, Marty Lewis beams into the scene. He tells Parker he already knows his future. Take over the family business and make him rich.
Make him rich.
Make him rich.
Because video stores in the future are going to be...
Yeah, that's right. Good point.
Are going to be a gold mine.
Yeah. Oh, Marty. I got bad news, Marty.
Yeah.
You won't even survive the decade, man. Jeez. Oh, boy. Yeah, so then he vanishes, just like video stores eventually.
Yes.
And Jerry appears. Parker is his idol. If he fails, Jerry's life will be ruined. Wow.
I know, that's a lot riding on Parker there, man. Jesus.
Yeah. Or this is just an insight into Parker's feelings towards Jerry. So he's responsible for Jerry's fucking future. Yeah. It's funny too, because like it's weird because like the way this is shot, they have a light bulb hanging over their heads. Like Marty had one. And Jerry's the apparition of Jerry has one, and he reaches up with like an oven mitt on his hand to like because it's blinking, I guess.
It's flickering. Yeah.
So he reaches up with this oven mitt to like adjust it, and then he fades out, and Mikey fades in, and he's correcting it with no oven mitt, of course, because
right. Yeah, it was Mikey. Yeah.
He's Mikey. Yeah. So Mikey fades in, and he tells Parker, "Of course you're confused. It's all days of future past." And Parker says that even in his fantasies, Mikey makes no sense.
I love that line because it was almost like Parker read my mind.
Yeah.
It's like, I never understand what the fuck Mikey's saying. And then Parker said that. I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. No, it's such a good gag, too, the way it's set up because he's like frame left, we're looking out of the fridge. He's frame left, and then frame right is where everybody kind of beams in with the light bulb. And it's a great gag.
It sets up a joke later in the episode.
Yep.
So Parker shuts the refrigerator door because none of this is helping him at all. Then we cut to the hallway, and Frank is opening this crate, and it's labeled Acme Sound Gun. So Frank is back to ordering shit from Acme here.
Yeah.
And he removes this detector. It's very similar to the one he used in Radio Free Flamingo when he was trying to find the pirate radio station signal.
Yeah.
But he tells Miss Musso that the device is calibrated to detect Kubiak's heartbeat. I guess they did that at the factory or something. Yes. I don't know. But he says if he is nearby, this device will detect it. And she seems duly impressed by this, which is the opposite of the last time. I think when he introduced her to that thing in Radio Free Flamingo, she was just like, whatever. And walked away
she was.
It was a very strange moment in that episode. So suddenly, the ground begins to shake. And one by one, locker doors burst open in the direction of Miss Musso and Frank. It's very Tremors, I put in there.
Yeah.
But then the shaking subsides, and Frank announces, I can confidently say he is not in the building. And a dejected Miss Musso sighs and says, you're a waste of skin. Time to do what I should have done in the first place. Hire a professional.
A waste of skin. I just fucking love that when she's like, you're a waste of skin. It's like, God damn.
In that particular moment, he is a waste of her fucking time. That's for sure. Love it. Like, the ground is shaking. It's California, so you should be aware of fucking shaking ground anyway, but Frank's just like, he's not in here.
Yeah, because he's like pointed the other way and is just completely oblivious.
Goofus.
I love that. Yeah, Frank is back to Wile E. Coyote mode where he's ordering Acme shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And you're right, it's kind of the same device. I wonder if Acme's just repurposing the same devices.
Yeah, sure.
to sell to people like Frank.
Yeah. Like, yeah, sure. We calibrated it to his heartbeat. Sure. Dumbass. All right, so we're back in Musso's office, and this mysterious figure appears in silhouette, again with the silhouettes, opposite Miss Musso's door. A man steps into the office in full bushwhacker apparel. Miss Musso is instantly intrigued. She licks her teeth.
Classic horny Musso, man.
Classic horny Musso. I gotta say, I get it. The man's attractive. Guy steps in there. He's rugged and attractive.
Yeah, he's definitely got that classic Hollywood rugged look. Yeah.
Yeah. So as the door gently shuts behind the man, the glass explodes. Cutting to Musso and Frank, we see Frank covered in confetti or popcorn for some reason. I just made a note. This must have been like a cutscene or something because it is never addressed. But
yeah, it's covered. So weird. Yeah. That's the only thing I could think of is it had to be a cutscene because I could not make sense of any reason why he would be covered in confetti right now. Yeah, so this man introduces himself as Houston, Rex Houston. And Rex Houston is played by Andrew Prine. Speaking of like the classic Hollywood, I mean, this guy's credits go back to like the 50s, and he's in so many classic films.
Yeah.
Like too many to list here, but a couple of his newer credits. He was in Gettysburg, Gods and Generals. He actually played in the Weird Science series for 11 episodes. So maybe through meeting the showrunners, they're writers on this show. Probably maybe they met here and that's how he got on that show. But he's been in tons of old westerns, Western TV shows, Western films.
Yeah, and it's understandable because he is, he's a very rugged looking man. Yeah. He's great in this role.
Exactly.
So Frank steps forward to shake his hand. I love this fucking sequence. It's so quick. It's just like the other one. It's just so fast. But
yes,
Rex Houston whips out a cigar and snaps it across the palm of Limmer's hand, like just slides it across his hand, and it ignites the cigar.
And Frank's little cry of pain is so great, man. He's like,
wouldn't you? This guy just. I mean, it was.
Yeah, he just lit a cigar by striking it so hard against your palm. That it lit.
And while he's reading his line, or he's saying the next line, it's funny because it's like that fucking flame is shooting out of the end of that thing. It's like however they had it ignite, whatever effect they use for that. Every time he exhales, it's like, like these fucking torches. That's great. But so he says. He throws a cigar in his mouth. He says, I understand you want to smoke out a frightened wussy boy who's afraid of a little needle. Musso confirms this and asks if he can handle the job. Rex Houston responds by producing a dagger, which he slings across the office impaling a tarantula on the wall. Just, it was great. Great sequence. He says,
Think you can handle the job?
I always get my man. Grace.
Well, that makes two of us.
This whole fuck. I mean, again, the whole show is this whole episode's great, but this scene is great. Yeah, it's like the fucking stabs a tarantula on the wall. Like, why the fuck is there a tarantula in her office to begin with?
Yeah,
but he took care of it. Yeah. And I meant to mention too. So that's our second glass break when he breaks it.
Right. Yeah.
And he actually apologizes, and I love Muso's reaction. He's like, it happens.
Yeah. Yeah. And that comes back later too. Actually,
it does.
But yeah. So we've had two silhouetted figures on glass that subsequently broke immediately, you know.
It's great. Yeah.
I don't remember if that happens later or not, but yeah, it's funny. We're in this classroom now, and Parker bursts into the classroom, and he finds Mikey fitting Jerry with scuba gear. It's a very strange scene for him to stumble into. It looks inappropriate, but it's just, you know, it is what it is. It is inappropriate.
It is inappropriate.
What they're doing, now that I think about it. Because they tell him girls' swim practice starts soon, and they need to select a Muso diversionary tactic if they're going to get a sneak peek. Like, how fucking sad is that?
I know.
It's like Jerry dipping his head down in the pool when Kubiak had all those girls in there.
Oh, yeah, he was like, in the limo pool?
Yeah, he was like peeking in there.
They got to get their jollies where they can.
I guess. So Mikey asked Parker if they should go with the Chippendales, which seems to work quite frequently for Miss Muso, the fetal pig, or the toilet fizzies.
Whatever that is.
Whatever the fuck that is, yeah. Parker, I assumed it maybe like a cherry bomb in the toilet or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Good call. Good call. Forgot about that. Yeah. That old one.
Parker is immediately overwhelmed, however, unable to decide. And then he is then confronted by a young woman who presents him with the Pepsi Challenge, which is, I guess, I mean, they don't do that anymore, obviously, but it's basically just her there with a tray, and it has A and B labels on 2 cans. And I guess
which one do you like better?
Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, he flees. He flees the room immediately. So we cut back to Miss Muso's office, and it's decision time for Parker Lewis. Miss Muso asks him if he has his schedule. He tells her he can't choose between Pepsi and Coke. She's had it. She produces a roll-down screen with his new class schedule, and she uses a pointer and goes down the list. Advanced linguistics, quantum physics, nuclear chemistry, French taught in Latin.
That's my favorite. French taught in Latin. It's so absurd.
I love that this school offers all these things.
I know. Oh, it's fucking brilliant.
Yeah. And then she says, finally, the coup de grace, ROTC. And suddenly Parker is in full dress uniform with one of those shiny drill helmets we saw in a previous episode.
Yep.
And then Frank, all of a sudden, he has a backbone again because he approaches him as a drill sergeant, tearing a hole in his ass, telling him to move. And Parker says, mental note, Shazam!
Of course, being a Gomer Pyle reference.
Yeah.
That's great. Good performance by Taj there, too, as a drill sergeant.
He's very good in that role, the times he's done it. That might have been the commercial break, but when we come back, we're in Lutman's classroom. He's lecturing a class full of Jerry types and Jerry. As VO Parker tells us the reason he's in a classroom full of brainiacs is because he couldn't decide on a schedule. And then we can't hear Mr. Lutman's lecture, but at this point we can. And he makes a little joke that the whole class laughs at, but Parker doesn't get it. So we cut outside, and we're having ROTC class outside. Frank is suspended in a lift bucket shouting at Parker, who's climbing a rope that is suspended from the bucket in his full ROTC gear.
I can't stand the sight of Mr. Lewis suffering, sir. We gotta bust him out.
No, Jer. I think Park should get through this one on his own.
Oh, I get it. This is like one of those little lessons Mr. Lewis is constantly trying to teach me.
Yeah. Good. Let's leave him alone.
That Jerry's like, yeah, screw him.
Yeah, and it's funny, too, because Mikey kind of gives away the game there, because he's like, yeah, like that, or something like that. You know?
Yeah, exactly. It's an odd little scene, but it's funny.
Yeah. These guys are like quietly just like fucking each other over.
Yeah, exactly.
All the time.
It's like, he can deal with it himself.
Yeah.
Fuck him. I got better things to do.
Yeah, I see Donna Sue Horton over there. Or is it really Donna Sue? I don't know. All right, so we're back in the Lewis kitchen, the Lewis family kitchen. Parker is back at the refrigerator at night. The schedule from hell, he tells us, is preparing him for a life of insomnia. And then Marty appears in the scene again, but this time he reaches out and touches Parker, startling him.
Yes. This is a great gag. So it's playing on, obviously, the one from before where everybody's beaming in as a vision in his head. But there's like a nice horror sting as soon as like Marty hits his shoulder, like a nice horror sting. And then the lighting changes and the light bulb that was above Marty just like zoop out of frame. It's just a great little it's just a great gag.
So neither of them can sleep. Marty grabs a plate of pizza from the fridge and says, "Come on, let's talk." So we get another cool shot of the fridge door closing. This shot of the fridge door closing as a microwave door opens, basically. Yeah. Parker explains how the whole schedule thing has him overwhelmed and unable to make a decision. Marty starts to reply. This is great. He starts to reply, but he takes a bite of pizza and burns the living hell out of his mouth. Of course. He's just sitting there like fanning his mouth, keeps saying, "Hot cheese, hot cheese, hot cheese."
I love it, man. Hot cheese.
Parker gets him a glass of water, but yeah, it's funny. It's a slapstick moment,
It totally is.
So he gives Parker 2 bits of advice. Number 1, never bite into pizza fresh out of the microwave. And number 2, never let fear keep you from making your own decisions. And then put a note in here because I noticed while they were talking, like if you look out the window in the kitchen, it looks like it snowed outside. Like it's so bright out there, even though it's nighttime. It doesn't look like a lighting thing. It just looks like when you would see like in a Christmas movie, you see outside and there's at night and there's like snow lighting up it's weird. Because it's obviously not snowing outside.
Right. Yeah, it's just the lighting. It's just a very diffused kind of bright glow outside.
Yeah.
That it's that feel that when it has snowed, it's always brighter at night when it snows because you get all the reflection off the snow. It just makes it brighter outside. It kind of has that feel. I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's very strange. But so Marty tells him answers don't usually come quickly. Parker asks what happens if they don't come at all. Marty assures him that they will. Think of picking classes as prepping for the real world. When Marty was Parker's age, he knew exactly what he wanted to be, a sponge diver. Parker asks how he went from that to owning a video store, and he says the usual way.
As you do.
Yeah. That's a great line too, just how he just breezes right over it in the usual way. Keeps going. Marty tells him to pick the schedule he wants, go into Musso's office, and show her he knows what he wants. All right, so we're back in Parker's bedroom. This entire scene gave me anxiety. The whole fucking thing. Because he spends the rest of a restless night waiting for answers to arrive. Every time he looks at the clock, another hour or 2 have passed. And then at 6:59 a.m., he says the answer has finally come to him. His life is a barren wasteland. And then the clock flips to 7, and the radio alarm goes off.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's been there where it's just like, okay, it's 3 o'clock, but I can still get like 6 hours if I go to bed, if I go to sleep now. And then if that just gets you more anxious and you can't sleep.
Yeah.
I hate that fucking feeling.
Yeah, I used to have that like sleep anxiety all the time when I was in middle school. Like it would there would be days in a row of that kind of thing where it's like you look over and it's like, okay, well, it's been an hour since I went to bed and I've got 6 hours till I got to get up. And then you look over and it's like, it's been 2.5 hours since I went to bed and now I got 4.5, and then everybody else has gone to bed and, and you're like, oh, it's so fucking late and I'm never going to, just.
Yeah, it's horrible, man.
I had a hard time with that shit for a while, man.
Yeah.
Bad. So anyway, that scene sent me right back into a spiral.
Triggered.
I haven't slept in days, man. Days.
Oh, man.
All right. So we cut to a hallway. Miss Musso and Frank walk the halls. She asks for an update on Parker Lewis's status, expecting to hear that he's been pushing back against this awful schedule she gave him. Instead, Frank informs her he's been docile as a lamb, and Frank is quite pleased with the results. Parker is clearly unmotivated, and that particular piece of information stops Grace in her tracks. So the unmotivated part,
Yeah, she's like unmotivated, and we just kind of hold on her for a second.
Yeah. She's very surprised by this turn of events.
Yeah.
So we cut to another hallway. Rex Houston drains his water canteen in the hallway. He drops the canteen when he spies an empty ho-ho wrapper on the ground. This fucking scene. He picks it up and takes this deep sniff and a huge fucking lick. He just licks the shit out of it. He looks around and he says, "You're close." And he crawls away, and it reveals Mikey and Jerry stood directly behind him.
Yeah, I love this scene. Again, yet another just great scene in this episode. But I mean, his performance is great, but also it's just so ridiculous because he steps, he leans over, he picks up the wrapper, he does the lick and the sniff and lick like you said, and it's through that lick and sniff that he's like, "Ho-ho cream. You're close." And it's like, close. You didn't see the fucking name on the wrapper? Like he had to inspect it, with his other senses to know it's ho-hos. Even though the bag clearly said ho-hos.
Yeah. You got to confirm, man.
Yeah.
You tell by the heat on the cream.
But yeah, it's great. He's like, "You're close."
Yeah.
Like he's tracking a bear or some shit.
I just like that when he crawls away, I just like that you can see Mikey and Jerry right behind him. Like they're just sitting there watching.
Just watching him.
What is happening here? So Jerry tells Mikey that the word is out. Musso is on the warpath for Parker. Mikey tells him Parker is in no condition to deal with Musso right now, and they need to find him first. As they set off around a corner, this alarm blares. Miss Musso and Frank are in full highway patrol mode, complete with reflective sunglasses and a speed gun.
And they cue up the Bad Boys theme song from Cops.
That's right. I forgot about that.
It's playing in the background of this whole scene. The Bad Boys. Bad Boys. Bad Boys.
Frank has clocked them at 3.5 miles an hour in a clearly posted 2-mile-an-hour zone. Mikey protests, but Frank reaches over and moves some conveniently placed vines and reveals a speed limit sign that says 2 miles an hour. Miss Musso accuses them of rushing to warn Parker. She takes their silence as confirmation, relishing the chance to dole out the, quote, "maximum punishment allowable by law." And then she cocks her thumb, and I notice that she has a Bart Simpson watch on, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, I know.
So we zoom past that scene, and we see Parker is like peeking around the corner observing, but it's like he's lying on his side on the floor.
It's the Three Stooges thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the head comes straight out of the from around the corner.
Yeah. He decides he has to save his buds. Miss Musso fires her thumb in the air, and all 4 of them vanish. Just disappear, which is not unusual at this school, but still, it's still jarring to see.
She tapped into Frank's teleportation.
Yeah.
That's what it is. When she gave the thumb, it just it triggered his teleportation powers without him controlling it.
He's been
accidentally beamed them somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. So yet another hallway here. Rex Houston removes a ho-ho from a package, smiles, and tosses it down the hallway. I love how he just nonchalantly just like. And then he recedes back into this camouflage position, and begins to produce Coob calls to lure Kubiak out.
I love the Coob calls. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Coob, 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 Coob. Ho ho ho, ho ho ho.
Oh man, that whole
it's
fucking
so
sequence.
Stupid.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that he even has like a camouflage blind there, he's just like just hiding or whatever.
Coob calls.
Yeah. So after the calls, the ground begins to shake and the locker doors pop open again, and a large metal grating hits the floor from the ceiling. Kubiak lands in front of the ho-ho. He picks it up, takes a huge whiff, and starts eating it. And suddenly he pauses, like a deer.
Yes.
He looks down, and down the hallway we see Rex Houston loading a dart into a blowgun.
Say hello to Mr. Night Night.
Kubiak turns and runs as Rex fires the dart, which lands, of course, in Coob's ass.
Of course.
Darts always hit people in the ass.
Where else would it hit?
Yeah. Kubiak stops and removes the dart, and then he says, "Ouchie." And then he collapses to the floor with a huge fucking grin on his face. The silliest grin.
So good.
I love this sequence too. Rex Houston kneels over Kubiak, lifts him up by the collar to pose for a photo like he's just taken down an elephant or some shit. Coob's still got that goofy look on his face the whole time. And then he drops him to the floor, and it's with a thud. I mean, there's audible noise when he hits the floor.
Yeah, like
and this team of researchers begin to work on Coob while a narrator describes the scene. The nurse prepares the shot while Coob is tagged and receives a tracking device around his neck. And then there's one guy who's installing horseshoes on his feet.
I know. I didn't notice that until I saw your note, and I had to go back and look. I was like, oh my God, he is.
He's like holding it. He's all ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Coob begins to stir at this point, and everybody runs for their lives. And I didn't make a note of it here, but the voiceover guy's like, gotta go!
Yeah, it's great because it's like a narrator comes in. It's kind of like a nature show, Mutual of Omaha nature show or something, So there's a narrator telling what's going on, and everybody freaks out when Coob starts to to waken again. And even the narrator's like, I'm out of here!
See it! Yeah, so Kubiak stands and says, Coob feels tingly all over.
Poor Coob.
Yeah, he sort of like stumbles away,
Yeah.
Then we get a shot of the school clock, and Parker's face is superimposed over it. He's berating himself for allowing his buds to get busted by Musso. He concludes that he isn't indecisive, he's a wimp. Parker's really fucking hard on himself in this episode, man.
Yeah, he is.
There's a few episodes like that, but this one, man, he is just dumping on himself the whole time. So we're back in Miss Musso's office. Miss Musso and Frank berate Jerry and Mikey, with Musso threatening them with punishment far worse than Christmas Day detention and underwater math. That's when you thought math couldn't suck even more.
Now you can't breathe.
Now you potentially die doing it. Yeah.
You want air? You solve the problem.
Can't solve the problem, you die. So Parker enters the office and shuts the door, and the glass begins to crack, but nothing happens, so he taps it, and it shatters.
And this is our third glass break of the episode, which I think is a record. I think we've had 2 before in one episode, but I don't believe we've ever had 3. Yeah. And it's great because he apologizes, and Rex Houston sticks his head in from outside and says, it happens, and then leaves.
It's a great it's a great comedy moment where he's not there for any reason other than to deliver that one line.
Exactly.
It happens. So Musso asks Parker what he's doing there, and he says he wants her to let the buds go. She insists that justice must be served, but he tells her that they were just trying to help a friend. She tells him that she can arrange for him to take the punishment instead of them, but that the choice is his to make. Who will it be, you or your buds? Everyone looks to Parker. We get this montage of various voices from the episode, Jerry, Mikey, Guy Zapolian, all reminding him of things that made him lose his confidence in the first place. And we also get a shot of Marty Lewis repeatedly saying, hot cheese, hot cheese. It's fucking hilarious. So Parker says, it'll be me. And Musso says, finally, a decision. And she dismisses Mikey and Jerry. Frank protests, but she tells him to take a hike as well. And as Musso and Parker stare each other down across her desk, she slides him a change of schedule request form and tells him to fill it out if you're ready to make some tough decisions about your future. He's still not sure what he wants to do in his future, but he knows taking classes is like shopping for the future, and he'd be out of his mind not to take advantage of that. And Grace is impressed. Parker fills out the schedule and hands it back. Miss Musso asks if he feels this is a well-rounded curriculum, and after he confirms this, she stamps it approved. He is dismissed. As he leaves the office, he has a thought. There aren't any speed limits in the hallway. Did Miss Musso set this whole thing up just to force him to make a decision? As he starts to ask, she cuts him off and says, "You're welcome, Parker." Then she tells him to get out. And that's when Rex Houston reappears. I love this sequence too.
Yeah.
Very sitcom-y, but very funny. He says, "I need you." And Grace smiles and stands up, and then he says, "To stamp my time card." I laugh every single time that joke appears in anything. Anytime someone starts off with something like that, someone reacts the wrong way, and then they finish their fucking sentence, "To stamp my time card."
Yeah.
She takes it, and she suggests that she sign it over steaks at Trader Vic's. He agrees, and they leave, discussing his year and a half alone in the jungle. "It's the rain that gets you," he says.
I have to say, too, that gag, usually the gag is someone says, "I need you," and the other person responds inappropriately, and then they finish the statement, and they're embarrassed.
Yeah.
Miss Musso is not put off at all.
Yeah, no, not at all.
She doesn't even miss a step. She takes the card and is like, and still like in full like, seduction mode. And so let's discuss it over dinner.
Hey, she said it before, man. She always gets her man.
Oh, yes, she does. That is true.
So we're back for the closing gag here. The refrigerator door is open again in the Lewis house, and Marty steps into the shot. He looks at the open door, shakes his head, and shuts it. The end. These damn kids.
I'm not paying to cool the whole house, kids.
Yeah. There's no pizza in here, damn it.
What have you got to say for yourselves?
Great episode.
Yeah.
Great episode. I fucking loved it. I didn't remember this one, like, not from, like, way back in the day.
Yeah.
I remember certain parts of it, but just watching it fresh, like, it's probably been, at least a decade since I watched it on DVD. Thoroughly enjoyed this one. Like, I found myself laughing out loud at stuff at numerous times, and just felt like there wasn't a dull moment. There wasn't any, there was no slumps, no lags, it just went. The visual style was turned up, even more, especially with the Vincent Chiavelli scene as the guidance counselor. Like that, the art direction is, I love stuff like that.
Yeah.
And everybody's performances was spot on. And then, hunting Coop like a fucking elephant, like, just good stuff. I'd say this is top shelf Parker, one of the top shelf Parker episodes. What do you think?
It's funny too, because like I watched it 3 or 4 times for this, and I know the first time was a couple of months back, a few months back really, when I started moving ahead a little bit on some of these episodes. And this one like left me a little dry the first time I watched it, and I think I must not have been paying a close enough attention, or I might have been distracted or something, because I wasn't really looking forward to going back to it. In the same way, I like watching all these, but like I wasn't like super motivated, to watch it again. And then I watched it and I was like, I don't know why I wasn't. I don't know. I must just not have been paying attention, because you're right. It's a great episode. It's got a lot of interesting visuals. I mean that damn rotating classroom thing was awesome. I mean, it's like I love that was somebody's idea for how to move them from classroom to classroom. It's like, let's just rotate them,
Instead of just doing a cut to this classroom, cut to this classroom, cut to this classroom. Yeah. I mean, that's the type of stuff that this show excels at, man. It's just very creative people working on this show. And it's just, I think that's why we fell in love with it as kids. It's just it's so creative.
And what's interesting, too, another thing I thought was interesting is that, like, Kubiak plays a huge role in this episode, but Abe is barely in it, And like when he came back at the end, I was like, it was cool to see him, because I felt his absence, because he had been in the whole episode,
but not
as a ghost basically, but not there. So when he popped in, I was like, that's right, it's like, I don't know, it felt like the absence was tangible or whatever, you could really tell, you could feel that he hadn't been there, and this was like his reemergence,
Yeah.
But that entire sequence of the guy hunting him, it's just like that whole Rex Houston story is so. It's played so straight that's it's played so straight that it's fucking hilarious. I mean, he doesn't break at all. None of there's no winks or anything. It's just like straight bushwhacker. I know. And the name is awesome too, Rex Houston. Christ, man!
I know. It's just such a strong name, right?
Yeah.
It's just a manly name, Rex Houston.
Yeah. I mean, the stuff, the Parker storyline is, it's the backbone of the episode. It's stressful. It's a stressful story, and watching him flail throughout is unusual, But I'm glad that like. It was it's another one of those ones where you see, his relationship with Musso is, she's more of like a, supportive. She's not the foil necessarily. Yes. She is kind of, but there's more layers to the character in this episode, I forget, that was one of my other notes about this episode, is like, you get that kind of, not camaraderie between her and him, but you get that connection, that relationship, that she, as much as she is the foil, the antagonist, and there to foil his plans, she's also there to help him get through high school and be, and be a good student and succeed. So
we've seen that a couple times, and it's nice to see that, even though like she's completely antagonizing the whole episode, but there's a deeper meaning. There's a reason she's doing it. And it's just great. It's just great.
Yeah. It just reminds you that she is an administrator, school administrator, who has an actual job,
Exactly. Like, yeah, and when we talked to Chartoff, she even mentioned that,
right.
That's kind of how she approached. She's like, I'm still a principal who's trying to, to do good by the kids.
A+ episode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I love this one, man. It's definitely very enjoyable episode.
Plus, I like anything with Vincent Felice in it. So,
oh God, I know he's so great. I love that X-Files episode he's in.
Yeah,
that's a classic X-Files episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I wanna rock. I'm so glad you put that in there. It's great.
Well, as soon as I saw that, I was like, oh, I've got to have that ready. I got to have that in the chamber as soon as he finishes. Oh, man.
I remember watching that. I remember seeing that. I think the first time I saw that video was on Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
On the next Synchronize Swatches.
Next time, we're talking about Season 2, Episode 5, The Undergraduate. If high school were powered by something, that something would be gossip. The rumor mill has been working overtime about Miss Mason, the school's resident hot teacher, through the stories told by one of the jocks. All right. Now that Parker's been invited over to the teacher's house for some one-on-one planning for a class, Parker lands in the center of the gossip. Are the rumors true? Will Parker get the teacher? Or will he end up looking foolish? This episode explores the concept that teachers are people too and have their own thoughts and intentions.
Their own thoughts and intentions.
Not a poorly written one, but it's just strange. It's just strange. It's a strange.
Will Parker get the teacher? Just sounds funny.
Oh, wow. The Undergraduate.
Yeah.
I'm playing off of The Graduate, I guess.
I have to start that one off with Hot for Teacher.
Yeah, I was going to say I'll have to have that queued up for sure.
Yeah. I got my pencil. Stupid idiot.
Give me something to write on. Oh, God.
Fucking goofy.
Well, the 80s.
You've been listening to Synchronize Swatches, your twice monthly dose of coolness.
But wait, if listening isn't quite enough for you and you'd like to see our ugly mugs, that is not a problem.
Head on over to YouTube and subscribe to our channel at Synchronize Swatches. There you will find all of our mainline episodes as well as some of our bonus content. Also, you can now stream full episodes of Parker Lewis Can't Lose on Plex.tv. So you can follow along with us. Finally. Legally.
Yes. We're also on social media. Search for our handle at SwatchesPod on Instagram and TikTok. And hit that follow button. We welcome your comments, questions, and critiques. All forms of correspondence over at our email address, swatchespod@gmail.com.
While you're at it, why not cruise over to your podcast app of choice and leave us a 5-star rating and positive review. It really makes a difference in getting the word out about what we're doing here.
Our theme music was written and produced by My Sinister Hand.
I think that last little bit I was reading like Space Ghost. The show is recorded on the west and east coast of the United States. It is written by the hosts with post-production by Chip Johnson. Chris Gregory manages our social media empire. Special thanks to Paul Coates for all his German title insights and Allison Doster for our new custom logo design. You can see more of her work over at Instagram, where she uses the handle Bunny Soul Art. That is BUNISOULART.
Thanks again for joining us. Until next time, I'm Chip Johnson.
And I'm Chris Gregory.
Reminding you that apathy is the Orwellian prologue. So... I wanna rock! That makes no sense, but I'm sticking with it.
My friend Jerry said you guys were going to do something really neat today.
Nerd juice.